there is a barrier of wisdom that is being shattered by those who are choosing light over darkness and love over hatred. Right now there exists a potential for this planet that has never been felt or witnessed at any time in history, and it is mostly due to those who are surfing the new wave of consciousness and showing others how to do the same. The most difficult thing for people to embrace will be the new energy of change. So how do we adapt to a new consciousness when nothing works the way it used to? You may have found yourself struggling the past few years with both gradual and abrupt changes in your life. Perhaps a shift in employment, financial hardship, relocation, the end of relationships, or even death of loved ones. Look at these things with love, not disappointment, anger or resentment. They have all happened for a reason and they will continue happening, both to you and those around you. You will notice it and it will soon be very obvious that things will never be the same. It is a time of great change. Get used to it because it is a thing of beauty. There has never been a time of greater consciousness on planet Earth as there is today. Never. No cycle, even 30 or 60,000 years ago, comes close to the level of consciousness we have on the Earth today. But it came with a few bumps on the road. Those bumps are not confined to those still sleeping, awakening, or awakened. It's everybody. It is the young, the old, the rich, the poor, the human, the animal, Gaia, the secular and the non-secular. It is everything. There is not one human being on Earth today that truly understands what is coming because they continue to interpret concepts from a linear third-density reality, a reality that is virtually long gone and no longer making all the rules within the new consciousness. It's now about multidimensionality. How can we exist within a new energy thinking through old patterns? We can't. We won't. Not without thinking and feeling through new states of awareness. And understanding that everything is happening at once. That we are selecting the potentials that best align with our current state of being, picking those we think will work and then manifesting those experiences. Until we grasp that the new consciousness revolves around a quantum reality sifting through multiple dimensions, we will keep repeating the same old patterns until it hits home. I repeat, all the things that are happening to you right now will keep happening over and over until you can transform the new reality within you. It's a reality that works for you, instead of against you. A reality that flows freely instead of resisting what could be. So here are 3 states of mind that will help with the shift. 1. Don't allow fear to create doubt. What does darkness do when it realizes it is losing? It fights back like you wouldn't believe. It is cowardly and has tantrums like a child. It wants to make you doubt your self-worth in an awakening world. The dark energy knows when you fear anything and it understands exactly how to make you doubt your own awakening. There have been many people who have been workers for the light who have now claimed the light is working for the dark. Watch for this. It is happening more often. It is a misinterpretation of what light work is and a fear of what it can do. There can be no judgment for these people. Only love. For the path they choose is correct for them. As soon as the darkness senses your vulnerability, it will take you to a high level of discomfort and you won't like it. It will expose you because you fear, and when you fear it has you exactly where it wants you. Most know what is coming and it will manifest in different ways for all of you. For some it will be deeply rooted in personal turmoil and relationships, and for others it will politics and the international landscape of conflict. Look for race wars, gender wars and political wars to increase, because this is how the dark divides humanity. Look back in history and you will see the cycle. Are you going to fall for it again, or are you going to stand and love humanity as a whole? You don't have to let darkness cause any emotion within you that causes discomfort. The dark energy is not intelligent. It is stupid. Really stupid. When it senses its own demise, it keeps doing the things that lead to its demise. It's not going to work this time, and you will see it. You will see the attempts to cause division and they won't affect you the same way. When you stand in the light, these things can touch you. It only takes one candle to illuminate a large area and darkness wants to blow it out. How is it going to blow it out when there are thousands of other candles all over the world? I am right beside you helping you keep that candle lit and I will never leave your side. You are my strength just as you feel I am yours. So sorry dark ones, but these candles aren't going anywhere. If you want darkness, go where there is darkness, but go before we get there, because once we get there, no longer will there be darkness. Duality knows when any imbalance exists and the relationship of dark and light is recalibrating. It will even happen in your dreams. It will try whenever it can to make you doubt the new energy. It can win because it has already lost. It just doesn't know it yet. But it will try, really hard, to make you think it has a chance. Always remember that darkness has no resident energy. It is only the absence of light. It has no energy of its own. It cannot exist when light is present. It can only exist when the light fades. How does the light fade? Anger, hostility, hatred, fear, etc. The dark loves lower level consciousness. It thrives there. So show your power. Stand in your power and light and show the dark it can no longer exist within you. When you stand in your mastery, darkness goes away. To be compassionate to all things. Did you know that a compassionate energy is the strongest of all energies? Yes, even stronger than love. Love is second, and once it matures, it becomes compassion. Can you be compassionate instead of critical? Can you be compassionate about things you need to endure? Can you have compassion for that person that cut you off on the highway? Or that person that cheated their way through a line you waited patiently for? Can you have compassion for your politicians? All of them. Not just your favorites. How strong is your compassion filter? Can you be with those who make you angry, anxious, fearful, and see the God in them? The masters that walked the earth had the highest level of compassion of all beings. They had the ability to realign the energy of others solely based on their level of compassion that they could emit to others. That is why they were masters and why everybody wanted to be with them. You were once them and you will be again. It starts with compassion right here, right now. Do you feel that God, our prime creator, is compassionate in all circumstances? Do you still feel the need to believe that God must be humanized and judge, punish, or condone violence to those who are immoral in your perception? Does an all-loving God selectively choose who to be compassionate to? When you can begin to harmonize answers to these questions that mesh with the energy among us, you will begin to see all things through alternate perspectives. You will begin to see compassion in everything in a system of love that is far beyond what can be explained in words. 3. Look within to find the truth. You will never find the truth of who you are or where you came from based on another person's perspective, regardless of their gift. Work with only your own divinity. Your gifts will align and provide you with information you cannot obtain from others. Stop pursuing validation from those around you. Stop waiting for others to provide you with healing. There really is no such thing as one person healing another. A healer only provides a seed of consciousness or a frequency of change that helps another person heal themselves. You are always healing yourself and always making yourself sick. When the balance shifts to higher vibratory states, disease will never enter your body again. Speak to your cellular structure and watch it respond. A smart body system exists within you that controls your entire health as a unit. Not just one aspect. The smart body system consists of trillions of pieces of DNA which hear every single one of your intentions and responds accordingly. Do you think spontaneous remissions are a coincidence? That's DNA working at near 100% efficiency for a split second, and it happens all the time. Your DNA is waiting for you to become quantum, just as it is quantum. Your DNA does not understand what others say to you. It understands what you say to yourself. You are your best healer. You are your best teacher. You are your best everything. You are part of everything and everything is a part of you. Realize that your DNA can amplify itself in patterns that reflect everything that you think, feel and act in your daily life. All health and all disease first manifests from this origin. Take the time to meditate or reflect on who you are and where you are going. Take a walk in nature and communicate with your breath and Mother Nature herself. There is great wisdom there and it's waiting to hear from you. You are loved more than you can imagine.